Is recovering following a scary crash, and a driver is charged in relation to the accident. The master deputy's wife sat down with Derek Lytle this morning. She says doctors gave her husband little to no odds of surviving. She calls his battle in the hospital a miracle.
Master Deputy with the Chesapeake Sheriff's Office, Matt Liebler, is now in a fight for his life. He was injured when his motorcycle was struck just outside of this gas station in Suffolk by another vehicle. His wife tells me those desperate moments, not knowing whether he made it or not, in the hospital in Norfolk, were some of the most painful she's ever been through. Just before 5:30 last Wednesday evening, Chesapeake Sheriff's Master Deputy Matt Liebler was headed home from Richmond to pick up a shift. His wife says a car pulled out from the gas station off Kings Fork Road and made an illegal move. He tried to avoid that car and was struck after medics flew him to Centera Norfolk General. His wife, Sam, says doctors said they expected he would die.
How far away from getting out of the woods is he? And they were like, we don't think he's going to make it.
Liebler says the hours of waiting in the ICU waiting room were unbearable. She works in law enforcement as well and says this was one problem they could not fix.
It's like a pain and you cannot get away from it.
Sam says he had to be revived on scene and credits an off-duty Chesapeake sergeant who sprung into action with other witnesses to provide aid until paramedics arrived. At the hospital, broken bones everywhere, 8 rib fractures, broken clavicle, surgeries upon surgeries.
See him there, full of tubes, swollen.
Suffolk police confirmed an at-fault driver was charged with failure to obey lane markings, but Sam says a minimal penalty does not fit what happened to her husband.
And it was sad because he would wake up, and every time he'd wake up, he would say, oh my God, what happened? Actually, the helmet that he wrecked in.
Matt was wearing his helmet at the time of the accident, now signed by his 2 boys and many supporters in the community. Sam says almost losing her lifelong partner was something she never wants to go through again.
I know what that feels like now. I've lived that even if it was a short time, and I don't ever want to do that again.
Derek Lytle, 13 News Now.
The community is supporting the family, and Chesapeake's Sheriff's Office is actively fundraising. They've raised more than $20,000 so far.